thanks for all the heart me's, guys. And if you can share and repost it while doing the live, I'd appreciate it. And we'll get cracking now anyway. So, anyway, we'll start off with our usual. So, thank you, Jane. And if you can tap the screen while I'm playing the videos, I'd appreciate that as well. Thank you, Vix, as well.
Oh, I can't do it. Right, Black to Black. Amy Winehouse karaoke. Right, I know this one though. This one's good.
Thank you, Max.
He left no time to regret. Kept his wood wet with his me and my head high and my tears dry. Get on without my guy. You went back to what you knew. So far removed from all what we went through. And no, I don't like this one.
I didn't know he was such a good singer, to be honest with you. He's got the voice of an angle. And he's definitely got a voice of an angle, that one has. So, yeah. We've got Rebecca Buckley here.
Guys, everyone tap the screen. Tap the fucking screen. Right, can I have a Galaxy so I can get another drink? Guys, everyone tap the screen. Tap the...
That's Rebecca Buckley. I just wish her videos were a little bit longer. You know, I mean, her videos are good. She actually plays the characters really well. I just wish some of the videos was just a little bit longer like they used to be. Remember back in the day when Rebecca Buckley used to do them a while ago? Probably about 6 months ago when Miss Red used to always put them on. There was quite long. But she's good though. Fair play to her. What's that video gone now?
I'm the strong, responsible one. But what if I don't want to be? What if I want to destroy the Amazon parcel like mother? My human went to the shops for 12 minutes without me. I'm now experiencing abandonment issues on a cosmic scale. Here, pipe down, will you? I'm trying to get some shut-eye. Here, why are you asking so many questions, you mug? I find everything in life pretty tough, to be honest. Even breathing. I have small dog syndrome, Doc. I bark at everything like I'm a big dog, but I know the Hoover could probably take me. I am misunderstood, Doc. Oh, look at him, all big and scary. All I want to do is snuggle. This tail wags even when I'm furious. How am I supposed to set boundaries when my body betrays me like this? I'm either sprinting at 40 miles per hour or laying down for 12 hours straight. There's no in between. Should I be concerned? They call my sense of smell a gift until mother's morning breath hits from the other room. I feel neglected, to be honest. Mother washed me with a conditioner the other day that doesn't contain peptides or argan oil. Everyone just assumes I've got a criminal record. A couple of Asbos never hurt anyone. Everyone expects me to be the fun one all the time. What if I want to be mysterious and brooding? What if I don't want to chase the ball today? I'm the strong...
Yeah, you got to like Lee Welsh. He's wicked, I know. We play him every day, I think. If there's a video being uploaded and that, I'll play it. I'll definitely play it. Let's get into... Obviously, we're going to get more into the drama side quite quick today, to be fair, because I haven't been actually tagged in a lot of positive things. Oh, thank you, Double D. I haven't been tagged in many positive things this morning, so obviously I'll show you what I've got. But, yeah.
I'd love Miss Red to open one of my shows. Do you think she would?
Afternoon, Ellen.
Do you think I could get her up to open for me?
Never!
Why not?
Yeah, Chris.
No!
Why?
I don't want Miss Red to open up your show.
I don't care what you want. I want Miss Red. She's a Christian. She's a really good singer.
Thank you, Lupilas.
She's, I I think she'd do it. Right, should we do a poll? Misread to open my Grimsby tour date. Does she live in Grimsby?
Yeah.
Can someone do a poll, yes or no? Happy face misread to open. Who?
Oh, listen.
Happy face
Thank you,
misread to
Techno.
open my tour. Who?
You're going to be single.
No, it's because there's a delay. Who did you just say? He's put no. Well, see, Miss Red sings gospel and stuff like that. She's a very strong Christian. I always hear her reference God and stuff like that. She sings gospel. She's a believer. And I think she would love it.
Thank you,
The
Heather.
thing with Miss Red is that she didn't. I know I always take the piss when me and her argue. I always take the piss and call her a failure in the music industry. But actually, she
How you
stopped
doing,
singing
Michelle?
not because of she wasn't making it. She was making
How you
it.
doing,
She was
lady Nicola?
doing
You okay?
cruises and like club nights and everything. She was doing really, really well. But I think there was more to it. From what I watched, I'm not going to tell her personal story, but I know why she stopped, and it wasn't
Afternoon,
anything to
Karen.
do with whether she was making it or not. But I think if I asked her to do like a couple of songs with my band or even with a backing track, yeah, I'd love to have her, but she'd have to be ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that was obviously Talia wanting Miss Red to obviously be to start off the show, I guess. I see more Donna more of a thingy though, innit? More of a having her own show, you know, instead of being a like a start of a show. Even though they're all artists and that, you know what I mean. But how you doing, Shelley? How's things? I'm not sure. I did hear something, but you know what people are like, Birdie, through word of mouth and just starting rumours. So yeah, apparently Alpha Bar is due to be getting kicked out of the place that she is now, and she's been asking people for money. Apparently, this is only what I'm hearing for obviously from videos, grapevine, and the lives, that she's been asking for money for hotels for the next fortnight. Afternoon, Claire. So I just find it. Thank you, Claire, for the heart, me. It's mad, and especially when you rely on your communities and that. Like, she does this to herself. Like, if you want me to be totally honest in that, she's been put in multiple homes and had multiple noise complaints because she thinks that she wants to sing out ballads at 3 a.m. Thank you, B. Thank you, Miss D. I'm not being funny. You have to give respect to the place that you live in or you're staying. If you think, right, that you could be in a home or a hotel singing Defying Gravity at 3 a.m. at the top of your lungs and not expect to be kicked out, then honestly, something's not right. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I think and think of the neighbours. That's what I mean, AJ. That's what I mean. She never ever thinks. How many noise complaints? And they're like, we're going to warn you once now. You know what I mean? We're going to give you a warning. And they're like, yeah, okay, I'm not going to do it again. Next day, she's on singing Divine Gravity at 3 a.m. eating fucking cake at like... The thing is, right, I know, right, let me be honest with you. I know she has a medical condition regarding her skin and that, and no one should take the piss out of that because it must be horrendous. But you're not. Sometimes when I see the videos on the FYP, you're not helping yourself as well. Eating chocolate cake and drinking Coca-Cola at 3 a.m. in the morning before you go to sleep, with that line in your pores and in your body, it's never going to do your skin any good. You know? It's for me, I'm not judging, because I'm not going to be that person that goes, you know what, you got this, you spot, and I'm not going to be that person, because I understand you've got a medical condition regarding it, and I know how horrendous that is from people that I've spoke to on the app. I haven't got it, but there's many people on the app that have got it and spoke about it and said it's horrendous. But yeah, there's loads of things, Birdie. Makeup as well. There's loads of things that doesn't help the skin. Rachel, afternoon. Sunkissed, afternoon. So she needs to get a job. Oh no, she thinks social media is a job now, don't she? You know what I mean? She's made it now. Once upon a time, it could have probably been a job. Once upon a time, Alpha Bar had the world at her feet. I'm going to tell you now. She could have brought out merch. She could have brought out her own line of stuff. She had such a massive following. Look how fast she built up her account back from 200,000 up to 500,000. No other creator on the app in the UK got that rise that fast. So, like I said, she had the world at her feet. She had a lot of support, a lot of love. She was always up there, and I felt bad for her when I joined. That's what I mean. It's all messed up. Like, honestly, the support was wild. She was always on the rankings, always getting loads of love. I agree, messed up greatly. That's what I mean. She could have had the world at her oyster. She could have been number one, probably one of the biggest creators in the UK, or if not the biggest. So, messed it up for herself. Yeah, 100%. It's self-inflicted. Definitely, you know. Where are we going? This is Miss Remy, and she's talking about Canadian Andrew. She blew thousands, yeah, and the rest. I reckon she blew 100 grand easy.
Oh, hello, loves. Well, you know how I love to bring a receipt, and this particular person, I've brought the receipts before when she told her last lie, so we're going to do it again, because last night you called me a liar and said what I said didn't happen, that you came into my room and was nice to me. Is this comment, is that you? Because you said this didn't happen. But here you are saying, of course, I never stopped liking you. And in a minute, I'm going to insert another clip of you gifting me on this day. So you called me a hypocrite for calling out Miss Red last year and being friends with her. And I called you a hypocrite for calling me out last year and coming into my room and being nice to me. But you're calling me a liar. Again, receipts, proof, timelines. Oh look, it's a swan from you, a gift that apparently I made up and lied about. So if I'm a hypocrite, doesn't that make you a hypocrite? Just saying, hun. Oh, hello, love.
Yeah, you gotta love a receipt. But what I'm saying is, with the situation with Remy there, like, everyone, when like Remy come to the app, and obviously she was basing her opinion on what she's seen straight away, like we all do, you know. Give me a second. Now, I dropped fast. So yeah, at the end of the day, we all make our opinions on people. The mad thing about the whole situation is, like, we all have liked someone, disliked someone, then we've made friends with them, and we've like pulled away from people. That's life, you know. You get to know someone. You can get an impression of someone straight away and think, you know what, they're not my person. So then you pull away from them, and then the more you watch, the more you observe, you get to think, you know what, this person ain't that bad, and then you support them. But if you've called out previous bad behaviour, then that's fine as well, because we're all human, we all make mistakes, and if we do something that's wrong, then we're entitled to be called out about it, you know. But unfortunately, you can see like a person, yeah. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. But unfortunately, people seem to think, oh, you're a hypocrite. No, it doesn't make you a hypocrite. A hypocrite for me is when you're calling out someone's behaviour, but you've done the behaviour yourself, or you've enabled the behaviour yourself. For Miss Remy from calling out Miss Red before and then obviously getting to know Miss Red and seeing that what she'd been told or what she first believed not to be true. Now that's her choice. We're all adults. We all make our own choices, and we can all support who we choose to support. No one should ever dictate that, because there is a lot of hypocrisy on the app. But for me, that doesn't fall in the line of hypocrisy. But you know, I mean, each their own. That. But fair play to Remy. She loves a receipt. I think we all do as well, to be fair. And to be fair, like with Canadian Angie, it's so easy to provide receipts. How many receipts have I provided with that batter? She called me a liar, and I went live and showed the actual video. There's many. But it is what it is. Where's it gone now? This is Gemma talking on Gracie.
Is that wet, yeah?
Thank you, Shazila.
That she don't even realise that her brethren don't even want to be her brethren. Gracie doesn't want you around, EQ. Yeah? Like it or not, darling, Gracie is kindly trying to... Hang on a minute, your brethren's got an agency thing that's made her millions of pounds, and she just dropped it just like that. Come on, darling, wake up, smell the fucking sugar lump. Gracie...
This is where, for me, right, let me be honest with you now. This is where I just think Gem is off a rocker. Gracie has definitely not made millions of pounds off that agency. Shazila. I'm telling you now, Gracie has definitely not made millions of pounds off that off that agency. Gems just makes things up in her head. I don't think no agency has made millions in the UK. So, and I mean any agency has not made millions. I thought it was her own agency. It's a sub-agency, isn't it? Like Unity is a sub-agency to, I think it's a part of Levels, I think. I think it's a sub-agency. I mean, you'd have to check yourself. I'm just going on what I think. How you doing, Daz? Do you think Gracie's left or was pushed? I'm not sure, you know. I'll be real with you. I'm not sure if she has left or thingy. That's not for me to it's not really for me to just question or do a live about or anything. Like I said, whatever's been said, it's been said, innit? Did Miss J start an agency? No, she become a manager of I think with Jack Spartans. I don't know if she's still I don't know if she is still with them and that. I know you'd have to speak to Miss J when she's in a box or she's in a live somewhere. But yeah, I think she had to choose. Never see J about. She was in Luke's the other day, and she was in Red's on yesterday, I believe. I don't know if she was in today. Within a month, she will be battling again. Yeah, of course. You know what it's like.
EQ. The worst thing that Gracie did was let her near that agency, yeah? Literally. Gracie and the little fucking, Mr. Soft boyfriend, because you'd only have to be soft to go out with Gracie, because you know she's going to bag you up, innit? If you're a man like Kevin, what's his name, Kevin? Are you right, Kev? Yeah. Gal's lost, come on. She's lost her mind. And £72, darling. And we're not talking about cash. We're talking about weight. Yeah? So her and Kevin are getting married.
Thank you, Alicia.
Now. They don't want no bumper clock, ugly Betty at the bottom.
Who's Kevin? She on about Terry? Who the hell's Kevin? Honestly, I don't get it, you know. I generally don't get it. Thank you, Rubber Duck. It's just... Honestly, the woman literally makes things up. She's making names up now. Oh, do you know what it is? I can't with Gemzina, you know. I just really can't. I struggle with her. I struggle listening to her because it goes in through one ear and comes out the other.
Of the aisle with her plastic hair puffing on some vape like she's got some snake coming out of her bunda. Next thing you know, she's going to turn up with her other brethren CLA. Are you having a breakdown? She's going to turn up with her other brethren CLA looking like a Big Mac.
Thank you, Lucilla.
Are you kicking me out? No, I'm just looking at these. No one cares about if EQ comes for me and all her minions. Your people are strong. Angie, why do you look like you're getting depression? Your people are stronger. She ain't got no people. Is that wet, yeah? That she don't even realise that her brethren don't even want to be her brethren.
I mean, I'll have my opinion because, like I said, I personally don't believe EQ has left the agency. I think it's a smokescreen to stop people questioning things and stop going to Gracie and Alex saying, "Oh, have you seen what EQ?" You know, making an account, like making a, guilty by association. Let's say, me personally, because surely there has to be a 30-day call-off period. You know, like with the Hayley comment situation, I'm sure you have to allow 30 days to be actually released. So there can't be a cut-off point straight away to go, you know what, like, you are instantly out of the agency. But like I said, I don't know facts, you know what I mean? This is only what's been mentioned and stuff. So, yeah. At the end of the day, the way I see it in that is, like, we all shouldn't be questioning, right, what goes on and behind the scenes and stuff when it comes to agencies and stuff. Like, yeah, okay, there's always going to be a guilty by association. We know this. Unfortunately, in that we all are guilty of it, and it needs to stop, you know, because we'll all be friends with someone that someone else doesn't like, and it's not fair to go to that person and going, "What do you think of your friend?" We're adults at the end of the day. We make our own mistake. We make our own choices. It's not fair constantly going to other people's friends and saying, "You know what, your friend's done this, your friend's done that." Okay, my friend's done it. Go to him. Go and speak to that person about it. They always do it, and it's constant as well. I see it on this app day in, day out, day in, day out. And do you know, there's another thing as well. I'm still shocked to this day how big Gracie is. Honestly, when I used to watch Gracie back in the day, and I spoke to her, I always picture Gracie to be small, like height-wise, but she's massive. The woman is huge, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I was surprised how tall that woman is. I was really surprised when she told me how tall she was. She's the same height as you. She's 5'10", 5'11", Gracie is. I always pictured her as being really small. Because you only ever seen her on the chair, didn't you? Yeah, she's 5'10", 5'11". It's mad, isn't it? She towers over Terra. That's not huge. It is for a woman, isn't it? Let's be honest now. For a woman, that's well above average height. She's not 6'6" or anything, but you know what I mean. When you vision someone, because you're on a screen with a gaming chair, and you see are you close up to the camera? I only pictured her as small. How you doing, Keely? You okay? I'm only 5'2". That's what I mean. For 5'10", 5'11", it's huge. It's tall for a woman. That's what I mean, Kiki. It's definitely tall for a woman. I'm 6'5". So what I mean, look, there's loads of easy on us over 6 foot. Yeah, you over 6 foot. You should be playing basketball. I'll see you later, Birdie. You should definitely be on the old basketball court if you're over 6 foot as a female. I think this is that situation that was talking about here. Oh yeah, this was the evil one talking on Miss Remy regarding this situation. Oh my god, I've got a height. You 6'4" as well, Daz. That's the same height as me, that is.
You're very unlikable.
Another one has been, I can't believe you swore at me. Ouch, Cockablaze. 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 I can't believe I just said that.
So cringe.
Doesn't she get bored of being so mean? She's got nothing.
She's not being mean. She's responding to the relentless targeted attacks from your side.
Else.
She has got other things. She's a rich woman. What are you talking about? How did she get rich? How is she so bougie? You know, she's classy and everything like that. Like, how is she a dog? How has she got nothing else? You know what I mean? You don't even know nothing about her.
She doesn't talk about us. What has she got to talk about?
You're the ones who talked about her to get a response in the first place. This is what these do all the time. They do it all the time. They will strike the...
Wrong. I'm going to correct that. That is a lie. The first initial argument, or when there was a back and forth that happened, was in Canadian Angie's live about 2 months ago, when there was Miss Red was mentioned regarding something crazy, like there was blaming Miss Red for something, saying that she was talking about her in a live, and that's how that started the escalation then. And Miss Red went on a live on the day and started saying to Canadian Angie, basically get rid of bun Canadian Angie, blah blah blah, we don't care about Canadian Angie. And then that night there was like an awareness thing that went on for about fucking 3 hours. They were started mentioning Miss Red this, and that's when it started then. The back and forth, the little digs, and that's how it all initiated. Then obviously Angie had a disagreement with Miss Red, and then Angie was in Angie's box, and then it just escalated from there. That's how it all started. None of this, they spoke about Canadian Angie and then there was a response. That's not a lie, because I remember the actual first day they actually all started to turn. When everyone was doing the lives and their little back and forths and people going live for 3 hours a night, slagging people off. I actually remember. Thank you, sweet cheeks.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth blow. And then when you respond, it's, you must be jealous, you must be this, you must be the other. No, you've relentlessly talked about the woman and piled down on her with your stupid platform when she didn't have as big a platform, and now...
Well, that's a lie. She said that's a lie, because Luke's always been very neutral when it comes to Canadian Angie now, and Miss Red very rarely spoke about Canadian Angie. Very, very, very rare. So let me just get this twist. Let me get this... Thank you, Double D. So let me just say, provide the proof on this, because I know this to be factual. Miss Red barely speaks about Canadian Angie. That is a fact, right? Very, very rare. Luke was very neutral with Canadian Angie and he had no issue with her. So who was talking about Canadian Angie? He definitely wasn't Luke and he definitely wasn't Miss Red. So this is now you pushing another narrative. And if you can provide the proof, please provide it, because I'm sick and tired of it. It only seems to be over this side of TikTok, then receipts are getting shown. Over there, you can say what you want when you want and people are believing it. So it's, for me, it's a little bit strange. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, Clairewood.
She's got a voice. She uses it. And I'm glad she does. And that's why he's hated so much. I'm not even going to play any more of that.
You know,
because he's just... You're very unlikable.
another one has been, I can't believe...
Thank you, Lou. Yeah, I thought that was about Miss Remy then, because I could see there Luke the judge respond to Miss Remy. I thought that was about Miss Remy, to be fair, that thingy. Louise, afternoon, how are you? She's just a troublemaker. Yeah. I mean, come on now, it's a bit strange. We have got her again here. It says, how long would the floral friendship last? I presume this is something to do with Gracie and the wedding. I guess, because I don't know why otherwise that'd be mentioned. Thank you, Betsy. I think I misread, but never will be. Huh? She's basically saying she's a misread wannabe, basically. So...
about Gracie and it coming back on Gracie or whatever with an agency and stuff like that. So now you've got nothing. But yeah, Gracie was leaving anyway with regards to a wedding and a future plans. And yeah, I'm glad that I've left, because now it can just be a genuine friendship with nothing but love.
I didn't, Trudeau.
She sent me a lovely bunch of flowers yesterday. I sent her flowers. We both sent each other flowers. And then I was having a little nap this afternoon.
Thank you, Trudeau.
And the door knocked, and it was Boots, love, with all rose. Everything rose scented. Look, I can't have this line. Everything rose scented. That's it. Everything rose scented. Bloody stuff.
Okay, T, thank you.
What's she like? She's funny, isn't she? She said she only sent me 8 bunches of flowers yesterday because she wanted something instant, obviously, because I wasn't coming live with that, because I do put friendship before money, and people think that, like, it's not the case.
I said that earlier. Thank you, Trudeau.
We actually are.
Oh, so thank you, sir, for the drum team. You have to do that. Thank you.
So, has this been? But it's got to a great, place.
Thank you, Kiki. Thank you,
She was doing this anyway, but for me, now not being bound to, having to behave in a certain way, or this, that, and the other.
What was it lagging for? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so my content's completely changed from Evil Queen days, so I never break the rules anyway, loves. About Gracie and coming back on Gracie.
For me, I'm going to be real with you. Where she goes like, oh, my content ain't the same as Evil Queen, I think it's worse. Yeah, okay, back in the day, you said some really bad things, like really bad things, but I think your behaviour now is more concerning and more... Yeah, it's more alarming, to be honest with you. I do really believe your behaviour now is worse than ever, because you've gone from the realm of just being horrible and saying nasty things, trying to trigger people, to now wanting to dox people, put people's families at risk, and just do a lot of other things, to be fair. And for me, that is a massive concern. It's like I said. She's going to Gracie's wedding stuff. Like I said, whatever goes on off the app, I don't like to discuss, like weddings, personal relationships, things like that. It's not of my interest. I do FYP. I speak on a clip, and that's me. I don't want to know what's going on or their family lives and stuff like that. If I've got a problem on TikTok, a drama or something, or I have a back and forth with someone, it's kept on TikTok. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go off the app and find out people's home addresses and all that stuff. And it's not what I do. I'm not really interested. I'm going to be real with you. I just can't be asked. Because like I said to yourself, that makes me just as bad as everyone else, don't it? So, did you all see what Kieran put up? I don't believe it. I'm going to be honest with you. That thing to do with Kieran saying that EQ wanted him to dox the wedding venue of Gracie, I don't believe that. And there's a few reasons why I don't believe that. Because there is many people, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I'm just giving you my opinion on why I don't believe it. For me, it was, why would you tell Kieran of all people? She's got close to people that she's knew for a longer period of time, like EQ Minx or other people, if she wanted to do that. I'll be real with you. There's people closer to Eva Queen. She ain't stupid. She's not going to tell people to do things for her that she doesn't really know too well. Why would he lie? Well, don't people lie? You know, when people get thrown under a bus. This is my opinion. It's only my opinion. When people get thrown under the bus, they try and cause hurt in every avenue possible. Because all I'm saying is, why Kieran? There's plenty of people that she's knew for 6, 7, 8 years that she could have told to do that, and they would have done it for her. Why Kieran? For me, it doesn't make much sense. I could be wrong, though. Don't get it twisted. I could be really wrong. But for me, I look at the pros and cons, and the pros and cons of letting her get Kieran to do it is all con. There's no pro to it. Because, let's be honest with you, loose lips sink ships. She was about to throw Zach so she could capitalise it, but she doesn't trust them. I'll just be honest. I'll be real with you. Like I said, this is my opinion. I looked at both situations and I thought, you know what? There's other people she could have got to do that, but I could be wrong. You know, I don't think they would, to be honest. What do you mean, total accountability? How you doing, Jojo? So, like I said, I could be totally wrong. You know, but I'm just giving my opinion. EQ Minx wouldn't do that. What do you mean? I'm not being. Are you joking? I'm pretty sure with anyone that's close to Eva Queen, and Eva Queen asked her to do something, I think anyone would do it, because if they're gonna condone the behaviour of what she's been doing lately, I'm pretty sure they're ducks and a dress. Let's be real with you now. You know what I mean? If we're gonna be human here and adults and actually have an honest opinion, if people are willing to stand with mocking of child loss and sit there and condone the behaviour, do you believe that they wouldn't dox an address on a troll account? And that's for me being honest. That's my opinion. Everyone can have their opinions, and you know what I mean. And this ain't me slating anyone off. This ain't me slagging anyone off. This is just me observing it all. I think if someone's willing to condone that behaviour and stand with it, then I'm pretty sure that people are. If she asked people close to her, if she asked the people close to her, they'd feel uneasy with her intentions, and then she choose him. I don't know, I don't know, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I've just looked at the situation and just gave my opinion. It's not facts, of course not, and I'd never say it was facts to anyone. It's just something doesn't ring right with me. Something just doesn't ring right. So, and if it doesn't ring right for me, I'll be honest. But like I said, I could be wrong. Thank you, Tracy. She picks the right people, basically. Yeah, but EQ is very calculated. That's what I mean, Hungry Guy, and I've said that. Like, she's not stupid. As much as you can say she's a wrong and she's done this, she's done that. One thing you have to agree with: she's not stupid. She's calculated. She knows how to work it. She's very tactical with what she's doing, and she covers her back 99% of the time. So nothing is right on this app anymore. Nope, nothing is right on this app. To be fair, there's a lot for me. Like, it's the picture perfect scenario for me. Is on face value, everything looks gravy, but behind the scenes, it's a shambles. So, Kieran is a yes, definitely, as he'd want to prove himself. Yeah, I know that, but like I said, there'd been more trustworthy people around to do it. But like I said, I'm going to move on, guys. But like I said, everyone, how you doing, OGL? Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I'm only going on what I believe, and it's not facts. It's just my opinion. Like, you have your opinions, and everyone else has their opinions, and you can have your opinions. I'm not going to call you a liar. Like, you couldn't call me a liar because we wouldn't know, do we? We don't know what happened. So, Which one? Do I go to that one first? This is the last one. This is the last one of Eva Queen. Thank God. How you doing, Trace?
Someone that just is aggressive on social media and says about smacking people's head and things. Yeah, completely down with EQ.
But you're aggressive in reality. You went and attacked Talia Dean when, for all anybody knows,
How you doing, Louise?
she could be telling the truth. So you're aggressive. And we see in the dog video too in the park.
How you doing,
you're
Sean?
the one with the reputation.
You don't. Maybe we support the. Maybe you should support your haters.
Support who you want, honestly. I don't give a fuck anymore, because you know what, Elusive Angie? You are not nobody's friend, so why I would give two shiny ones about somebody who flip-flops here, there and everywhere, does this, that and the other, says Corey's the biggest troll, has a nail in the box, and you never ever change anything, but you want everybody to be always lovely about you and say positive things all the time. That's what she wants all the time, me to literally let her say bad things about me all the time, bad things about Canadian Angie, and say nothing. And this has come off the back of me sticking up for Canadian Angie.
You know what I mean?
Why are you supporting him, Ian?
No, EQ.
They're asking why I'm supporting Frankie, and listen to Ziana with the gaslighting, but gaslighting doesn't work on me no more, because you know why? I never even understood gaslighting before, but now I know, because of Corey and his little narcissist diagnosis and everything.
Yeah, I was about to say that, Carmelta. When she's on about Angie, about this, saying Talia could be telling the truth. You instigated the whole thing. Like, EQ instigated the whole she's not pregnant. You know, I hate to say movement, but the whole not pregnant movement. You know, it's fucking, honestly, some of these people, I just don't understand it. Like, I don't know.
It got me onto thinking about other methods, and thank you, Eva Racing Girl. Now, if I would not have commented on, you know who's talking about me all the time on the little dates and stuff, then I would have looked bothered. If I talked about it, I looked bothered. So I was stuck, you know what I mean? So I waited till he'd said enough for me to respond. So before, when I didn't respond, it was, oh, look, she's so bothered she's not responding. As soon as I respond, it's, oh my God. So I understand gaslighting a bit better now. So listen to Ziana here. So Frankie, who I've spoke to once, and I give him some tips on how to, you know, maybe break away from all these toxic people who are dragging him down and dictating to him and stuff. And, you know, I gave him a method. He doesn't have to use it at 10 o'clock at night. If he used it in any time of the day, it'd work. So all these people who are quick to tell Frankie what to do, you don't even know him in real life. Why would he even listen to you? I can't believe he does listen to you.
You supporting things.
So listen to this gaslighting from Ziana. Thank you so much, Liam.
What you need to understand is not everyone, right, is gonna. People are gonna have different opinions on different people, and you know what I mean. But no one should be offering people advice and they're breaking up their friendships or telling people not to be friends with that person, because we're all adults. We all make our own choices, and we're all adults to choose who we want to be friends with. Imagine someone going up to Eva Queen saying, you better not be friends with Canadian Angie, you better not be friends with EQ Minx, you better not be friends with Gracie or Zach and all that stuff. No one's going to listen, are they? Let's be honest. We're all adults. You know, and I just didn't like all that, like, oh, I tried to tell this person to break away from toxic. But the person that's offering the advice is the most toxic. You know what I mean? It's just weird.
Permanently.
Oh, that's just because he's from Birmingham. That's because he's from Birmingham and Rick's just from Birmingham, so she thinks he's going to be able to get it.
This, for me, is one of the most stupidest comments I have ever heard. For me, this makes no sense at all. And this is, honestly, Ziana, I was when I heard this, I was like, what is she on about? Listen to what Ziana says here.
Permanently.
Oh, that's just because he's from Birmingham. That's because he's from Birmingham and Rick's just from Birmingham, so she thinks he's going to be able to get some gossip on.
Why would I need gossip? So yeah, your gaslighting doesn't work, Ziana. And you're probably a biggest troll, because you lie to her all the time and gaslight her. I understand gaslighting. I'm going to use it all the time to describe what people do, because I get it now. It's all for reaction, saying the wrong thing to get a reaction. So Ziana said that thinking that I'm bothered in any way. No one's bothered, love.
So basically she's saying, just because someone's from Birmingham, EQ supporting that person because he's hoping that person can get information in Birmingham about Rickster. It doesn't make any sense for me. It just makes no sense at all. Honestly, some of these people on this app, I wonder what they do on their day-to-day. Because, unfortunately, it's like they live in a world of soap reality and films. So, one sec.
Hi, Alex Brigham.
Hello, I'm doing FYP. Can I help you?
Oh, why are you doing FYP at this time?
Hey, Alex.
What?
No, because I had the windows and the doors getting done this morning now, so obviously I couldn't only do it this afternoon.
So what was your message about saying I'll come and do FYP if you want me to? And then something about karma or something.
Who to?
Wasn't it not karma or something? I don't know, it's something.
Oh, karma is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just something. It's just a message I put out there. Nothing about anyone else really. It's just a message, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm nosy, ain't you?
Well, obviously, if you put it out there, we're going to be nosy.
I know. Can I get back to FYP, please?
Yeah, guys, if he's boring, you just come over.
All right, go and support them too over there. Anyway, guys, can I get back to this now? Sorry, guys, about that. People just love to know what's going on, and that we're all like that, though. We're all adults, and we all like drama. But anyway, where are we going now? Where are we going? I've lost my track now, guys. Blame Top Girl and Lisa. Absolutely lost my way. Kitty Cat, thank you very much. Oh yeah, this is Corey. This was Corey.
We're going to move on anyway. All right? I do not like EQ. I will never like EQ. I wouldn't pee on her if she was on fire. All right? So I'm very sorry, but I will never like her in any way, shape or form ever again. Elizabeth, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not really that bothered. But I have had EQ's back on pretty much everything.
And you also paid her to have your back, £1,000 to be precise. How embarrassing for you, dear. Suzanne, thank you. What a waste of money. You should have paid that on your tax bill that you've got coming. Because I've reported you again.
Thank you, family.
Thank you, my Josh.
I'm going to have my opinions and do you know what I mean? So I suppose what she expects is me not to ever play her video, and if I do, to always support her, even if I don't agree with it. I suppose that's what she's wanting. So yeah, and that's not going to happen because I'm just going to have my opinions. Absolutely.
Thank you, Rex. Thank you for
until EQ starts trolling her and she gets extremely scared, claims she's being bullied, picks a scab on her wrist and says that EQ made her do it. Mark my words, I will mark their storylines before they even come out with them. Big up Shell for
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Pocket Rocket.
Now she's mentioned the shop thing again that she says about Miss.
Next.
I'm going to be honest with Corey. Before, obviously the situation happened with Pearl and stuff. Obviously that was Pearl to forgive him and everything. That's not it's not my circus there. But even when he's annoyed me and he's got to the point where I dislike the guy, I'll always admit that the guy is funny. He has got a little bit about himself, and that's why I said to him back in the day, you don't have to be the way you're being, because he's got that edge about himself. He's quite funny. He's a bit outrageous at times. He's very similar to Luke the Judge in a sense. With like how he's sometimes irrational and a bit crazy and a little bit whatever, you know what I mean? They're both very similar. They'll have their moments where they'll throw their hands up in the air and they'll throw a little one-liner out there and they'll pull faces and stuff. That's exactly these two, and that's probably why they get on. That's probably why Luke and fucking Corey probably get on, because they're very similar. I know that sometimes similars might become opposites, but in this way, I think they're kind of strange. His FYP is chaos. Yeah, Corey's FYP is all out warfare. You know what I mean? If he's got a beef with someone and that, he'll set an example and he'll start going at them and he'll go at them hard, and the whole FYP will be about them. But no, he's not like Luke. Jesse the Cavachon, is it Cavachon? No, look, what I'm saying is they're two different people and they have two different FYP shows, but the way they act out sometimes is very similar. But I think it's funny anyway. I've done a 360 on him in the past few months. That's what I mean, George, and this is exactly what Miss Remy said. You know, when Canadian Angie was trying to set an example, saying about, oh, you called out Miss Red before, and now you're a hypocrite. It's not about being a hypocrite. It's learning and growing from someone and actually watching someone from a distance and thinking, you know what, they ain't too bad. You know, I actually kind of like them. And it's very similar to a lot of people on Corey. People have gone, oh, I like Corey now, but I hated him months ago. Myself, people have probably said, oh, I hate Alex back then, or I hate Alex now, but I liked him before. It's just, this is how life is, isn't it? Sometimes you make choices, and sometimes you just go with the flow, don't you? So at the end of the day, like I said, Corey's platform's growing and stuff, so I'll never be a hater and stuff. I'm always one of them people that will say, you know what, even like the Karma Kaz situation, he's starting to do an FYP show. I don't really know Karma Kaz, but like I said, I wish anyone on their venture and endeavour anyway. I'll always wish them well. He's only young. Yeah, he's only young. So how old's Corey? Like 26 or something? He's only young. Pearl discussing Angie and her meltdown. I've always liked you, Alex, to be honest with you. I don't like myself half the time, to be fair.
South India, you're right.
Then she said Africa and all today because I've listened to it my own self.
Maybe she never studied geography.
Oh, is it 28, is it, Louise? Okay, thank you.
Well, you know who your baby's father is, don't you? They were the same one. Then it was a mum and a sister bullied into her. Then she just said she had to do it through DV. And it's just, listen, honestly, why ever in the world is anybody listening to that weirdo? Why ever?
You know what it is for me now? Like, this is for me where TikTok is losing its, you know what I mean? It's chill, you know, when we can all get in a box, have a laugh, have a chill, have a little bit of an unwind. It's like every conversation's either about something or a loss of children or someone unaliving. This is what I mean. This is what TikTok's come now. All these boxes now is literally just people discussing baby losses, and if someone believes their baby is not there, it's just mad enough now. It's all crazy.
It is sad.
Oh my God, I'm so camp. Do you know what? I listen to myself back in boxes sometimes, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm camp. Do you know what it is? But I'm totally different off the fucking app. I'll be real with you. Honestly, don't even laugh. It's disgusting. Honestly, like if you met me in the real world, and when I say real world, even though TikTok is real, but I'm on about off the app, I'd be unrecognisable. I think, do you know what it is? I'm starting to believe DG, you know. I'm starting to believe DG. You know. Go back to favourite, please. I think I need to be fair. That's why DG said it, Pearl's Pot Noodle. You better behave yourself, you know. You get blocked.
It's awful.
I would never ask anybody for receipts on video. I mean, it's vile.
Everybody has to remember it was a choice she had. No, you don't have a choice.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah. No, Pete, some people don't have a choice. But what I'm saying with her is, she just comes up with her eyes, and I know somebody just put it in there. Mauritius is in Africa and wherever, right? But listen, when you listen to her long enough, it's not just that there's been lots of different places, all of these baby dads.
But Mauritius is not in India, and it was India a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Like, she just says lots of different things. Put it that way. And she doesn't know her own. She's told that many lies. She tells a lie, my edgy. She tells a lie to cover a lie up, and she's told that many lies. Before you know it, she doesn't know where she's at with her lies. But them's not things to lie about, in my opinion. Not things to lie about.
I'm sick of her horse shit.
You want me, Bobby?
I said I'm sick of her horse shit.
Well, she's on one tonight, and I'm just waiting for her, because all I can hear out of her mouth is, are you...
Have you been mentioned yet, Pearl? Have you been mentioned yet? Because I'm sure you'll be brought into it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for it to start. What about Sam?
Tell DJ I'm doing FYP.
Sorry, she has uploads now.
Get her off my things, you know.
The happy way that he was having twins and now she is.
Oh no, now it makes sense. Why she avoid everybody. Oh, well, big congratulations.
Yeah, and this is what I mean, and this does actually happen a lot, you know, when... Can someone go over tell DG I'm just doing FYP, please, because he has tried to request a battle. What I'm saying is, the problem is, like, and this happens a lot with creators and that, you know, when their audience starts dropping a little bit and there's more people more focused on something else that's going on, i.e. the Sam, and obviously congratulations to Sam and his missus, obviously pregnant with the twins. With that situation there, obviously everyone believes Angie started acting out yesterday regarding that situation after hearing the news. I mean, I